Good day, hello, and good day. Come on through with me. We're going through this thing together. Breaking news. Trump and Xi shake hands ahead of high-stakes meeting in Beijing. All right, that was that. So what happened in this meeting with Beijing?
Mr. President, on Truth Social, you said that President Xi had made a reference to the decline of the U.S. We didn't hear him say that. Maybe it was something he said in private to you. So what was it, first of all, that he said that prompted you to do this?
He made a statement. It might not have been from him, it was somebody, but they talked about the decline. But he said today, and he said it very publicly, he said the U.S. was declining for the last 4 years. And he said what President Trump has done in the last 15, 16 months has been virtually a miracle.
No, that was, didn't actually happen.
He said we have the hottest, he said we have the hottest country anywhere in the world.
No, he didn't.
But he said that it was a declining country under Joe Biden.
Oh, here it comes,
He
yep.
said we had a seriously declining country.
You can't even reason, dude. You can't even reason with what this guy says. It's wild.
Tariffs, Mr. President. Did you agree with President Xi to extend that year-long truce on tariffs?
No, we didn't discuss tariffs. I mean, they're paying tariffs. They're paying substantial tariffs, but we didn't discuss it. You know, before I came along, it was the opposite. We didn't discuss tariffs. It wasn't brought up.
Why not?
You said
Who's that guy behind you? Oh, who knows? Let's check it out. Jamison Greer, United States Trade Representative, known as a leading trade expert. It's actually shocking that they wouldn't even discuss tariffs in a meeting with the trade representative. Behind him, listening to every little word he has to say. And he is there the whole fucking time. Looking over, looking down. Who is this Shadow Docket? That's my word for him. Shadow Docket. What's his name? Docket. Actually, it's Jamison Greer. Okay, so he's the leading trade expert, and they didn't talk about tariffs. And on a side note, let's go back up here. And who's the acting attorney general? Oh, Todd Blanche. Where's that one lady? Bondi. Pam. Where'd she go? Epstein?
We discussed, I would say, almost everything you could discuss except for a reduction of tariffs.
what would the use be of repeating the bombing? You did it for 38 days.
Well, no, we did.
And you
We
did not get the political changes in Iran.
No,
that
I had a total military victory, but the fake news, guys like you, write incorrectly. You're a fake guy, and guys like you write about it incorrectly. We had a total military victory. We knocked out their entire navy.
What's going on here? Oh shit. Tensions flare near Strait of Hormuz as one ship is seized and another is sunk. Yep. Nice, okay. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. We won! Okay, so listen to dear leader! Before you go making assumptions, what are you, a fake guy? You like that? I like that. I like that. Okay,
Total victory, except by people like you that don't write the truth. You know, you should write. I actually think it's sort of treasonous what you write, but you and the New York Times and CNN, I would say, are the worst. Go ahead. And you should know better, David. You know, you're a professional. You know better. Your editors tell you what to write, and you write it. You should be ashamed of yourself. I actually think it's treason.
he's not done.
When you write like they're doing well militarily and they have no Navy, no Air Force, no anti-anything. By the way, we knocked out 85% of their manufacturing for the missiles. We knocked out everything. We haven't knocked out other than one bridge that we did because they misbehaved. But we have bridges we could knock out. We could knock out their bridges. and their electrical capacity, within 2 days we could knock out the whole thing. You know, the Times subscribers are way down because it's fake news. Way down, way down.
Because it's all show. Popularity contest. Reality TV show here.
They're another fake outfit, yeah.
Okay, fake. Everybody's fake. Ask questions.
I did. The farmers
Hold
are...
on, what's this? Hold on, what's she
They're
saying?
another fake outfit, yeah. I did. The farmers are going to be very happy. They're going to be buying billions of dollars of soybeans, yeah.
Okay, so soybeans, let's look at it, okay? What's the soybean? Oh. Oh. Okay, so there's a trend here. Oh, shit, this was back. Trump administration announces $12 billion farmer bridge payments for American farmers impacted by unfair market disruptions. Wouldn't have happened if you didn't do that in the first place, all the tariff shit. Basically, soybean farmers are going to be bailed out again. Socialism at its finest instead of a free market capitalism.
This $10 pen fixed what $1,000 worth of creams couldn't, because this yellow crust is why your nail fungus won't go away.
Dude.
Okay, it might look gross, but you need to see this. That thick, discolored buildup isn't just ugly, it's fungus buried deep under your nail. Left untreated, it causes thick, brittle nails that make you want...
Detail, actually.
Let's focus here.
And I'll be making decisions. But you know, I think the last thing we need right now is a war that's 9,500 miles away. I think
You're right. We need a war that is 7,258 miles away.
Do you think President Xi is a dictator?
no, but I think that President Biden was an incompetent president. He gave us the Iran nuclear deal, which allowed Iran to have...
Did he? Let's see. Who arranged it? The Iran nuclear deal, officially known as the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, was primarily arranged by the administration of U.S. President Barack Obama. Who arranged it? Barack Obama. Continue.
If I didn't terminate that, Iran would have a nuclear weapon, and they would have used it within probably 2 years ago, 3 years ago. If I didn't go in with the B-2 bombers 9 months ago, Iran would have a nuclear weapon, and nobody would be able to talk to them. By the way, they would have used it already. MAGA is a movement the likes of which our country has never seen before.
That's for sure.
It's never been. I don't want to say that. I mean, I'm looking at it very strong. I like them both. I mean, I'll tell you what I do think. I think that
He likes James Salarico.
Democrats have a weird candidate.
He doesn't like James Salarico.
6 genders. A real hit on Jesus.
Hit on Jesus.
I mean, this guy.
You dressed up as a doctor in your AI photo with Jesus clothes on, man.
Is bad news with his mask from relatively recently. And
What is he even
he's
saying,
a vegan.
dude?
He's a vegan. All of a sudden, he's not a vegan. He was a vegan.
Vegan.
Well, I think he's a pathetic candidate, especially for Texas. Okay.
Did you see...
He doesn't like James Salarico. That makes sense. James Salarico seems like a pretty level-headed dude. You can't have that running Texas. You know, it's all about brass, bronze to the iron fire, and put their feet to the fire, and you put the irons on them. Iron sights too, all the guns and stuff. Beef production, cattle. We get the trucks, we get the cattle, we get the beef cattle.
Back to what you were saying before about the enriched uranium at Isfahan. So what would your logic be in having just a 20-year deal? I mean, the deal that you pulled back was 15 years. Whether they would have gotten it faster or not is up to you. But what would the difference be here?
Well, Obama had virtually no deal. Obama had a...
So now Obama had the deal, okay? Just because the reporter informed him that Obama had the deal. Barack Hussein Obama. Hussein is his middle name. I'm not sure if Trump knew that, but...
to a nuclear weapon, and I terminated that deal. And if I didn't terminate Barack Hussein Obama, if I didn't terminate that deal,
Oh, I think he's starting to get it.
Iran would have had a nuclear weapon 2 years ago. As you know, that deal long expired, would have expired.
What is he even fucking saying?
You're doing it, and after you're bombing, they're not...
You know what? I'll tell you what. I know you backed Obama, which shows what a fraud you are, because that was the worst deal. They would have had a nuclear weapon within a period of a year and a half after I terminated it.
You had to think about that after he terminated it. I mean, it's just, he just says it. And it's right there.
If I didn't terminate that, and if I didn't send the B-2 bombers in 9 months ago to obliterate, you know.
Jameson Greer back there, dude, he just watch it. Go back and just watch this guy. I think he's trapped in there, dude. You got to let him out to pee or something.
It happened, which was very nice. The top person in Iran representing them, he's the top person. He said, I'm the only one, meaning the United States is the only one, along with possibly China, that would be able to get the nuclear dust out of that disaster that we created with the B-2 bomber.
Are you willing to do that? And why do you call
Yeah, no, at the right time,
Wait, is he saying stuff again that he means and nobody gives a shit? Nobody's acknowledging it? What does this mean?
out of that, along with possibly China, that would be able to get the nuclear dust out of that disaster that we created with the B-2 bomber.
Hold on. So that's enough of that. I'm tired of giving this guy a platform. All right, what's the waters? Dinner is served on Air Force One.
The menu on Air Force One, a little taste of China. Beef stir fry with a little bok choy and lo mein fried in a sesame and soy sauce. Came with 2 spring rolls. And for dessert, yep, fortune cookies. Crack one open, you get this message. Welcome aboard Air Force One. The president's hoping for some good fortune this year for us and the Chinese.
You don't deserve nice things. Howard Lutnick. This guy was in the Epstein files for sure. A1, Secretary of Education. What's her history? I can't remember. Oh yeah, something about her husband pooping on people or something. Marco Rubio. What happened to it? Where are you at? And where'd you go? Marco Rubio, we don't know where you went. And we want to see you more. The real you, little Marco, Russ Vaught Industries. Okay, anyways, it's been a good ride. It's stupid ride. And I'm thankful to have you with me on this joyous occasion of whatever the fuck this is every day. All up in our faces. I'm disgusted. Keep talking about it. Keep learning about it. Coming up on the docket, data centers. Why are they so big? Stop harvesting our data. Good to see you guys. I'm not seeing you, but you're seeing me. I love you for it. See you later.